Once again, it's on. LeBron James once again shows his colors. And sure enough, here come frog face Russ coming over there to rib it around and put in his 2 cents. It's her right there. You can't take a fan saying something to you in the crowd. Get them out. Dog, it's 2 minutes to go in overtime. It's 2 minutes to go in overtime, and you're worried about what somebody is saying sitting rings courtside. They've been there for 4 quarters and overtime. You want to kick them out with 2 minutes to go? Hell, you just helped them beat traffic, you dumbass. That's all you did. You think they ain't gonna be back for the next game? Y'all said I was lying when I said the NBA and LeBron got extra security for the games. Y'all just thought, oh man, you just coming up with anything about LeBron James. I read y'all ignorant comments. See what happened? Did you see the extra security? Did you not? Did you see him react to the first sign of anything? Because his reputation has been stained for people seeing him for what he is? Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving. So, now that his reputation is stained, which it should have already been, for all the dirty politics he did, now he comes with the nonsense. Look at him, right there, it's her, right there, real, right there, huh? Man, that dude, the boyfriend should have stood up and slapped LeBron. Her, get her the F out of here. Who, man, for pointing at my girl in her face, you come put your finger in my girl's face, I would have jumped up right there and been banned from every NBA game in existence. Right then and there, for life. I'd have got a lifetime ban. But I would have been on the internet forever. Soon as he did that, I'd have shot right up like a bullet and grabbed LeBron James and it'd have been on. And Frog Face would have had to get back in there and do something. Yeah, Frog Face, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Look at Melo like, dog, keep your mind on the game, dog. You worried about everything else. They ain't got nothing to do with it. What you worried about this broad for? It's 2 minutes to go in overtime. We up 3. What the hell y'all doing? Y'all worrying about goofing it, man. I'm trying to get the hell up out of here. I don't want double overtime. Look, this ref look like, huh? What? I don't know what's going on. What happened? I don't get it. I want you right now to throw them out. Right now, they gotta go. I want them out of here. And then you wonder why people call him a crybaby. These are the reasons why you're a crybaby. To be precise, it is approximately 2:29 left in overtime. They're up 3 points. You should be focused on that. Instead, you are more focused on a doggone person that's sitting courtside and you pointing the finger, I want her out of there. A woman has got you all in your feelings. Why? Because she said, why? She told you Isaiah Stewart's coming. Isaiah's coming. Yeah, you wasn't so tough when Isaiah Stewart was coming after you, was you? That's what she probably was saying. That's what I would have told your ass. You ain't got all that energy when Isaiah Stewart was on your ass. You were running like a baby. You know I know. Now, the guy didn't do nothing. He got his hands up. He want her out of there. because she don't like him. One, you in Indiana. They ain't gonna like you. Guess what? That guy don't like you either. He probably said a whole bunch of it standing right there. He looked like he was ready to say some it to you right then and there. Now, if they didn't say the special N-word, you shouldn't have had no complaints. Now, if she called you the special N-word, then I could understand all this. But if she did say that magical word, then we would have known about it by now. Spike Lee, John Starks, and the Knicks had to come in here. Michael Jordan had to come in here. Kobe Bryant had to come in here. Isaiah Lord Thomas III had to come in here. It was hostile. Do you think anything was more hostile than what Spike Lee went through and John Starks? And they sat there and they won. Nobody was thrown out. Starks didn't come over. Patrick Ewing didn't come over and go point at a fan. Throw them out. They bothering me. You're a chump. You've always been a chump, and thank you, LeBron. Thank you very much for showing the whole world exactly who you are. Thank you for that. Because you make my job easy. You make my job really easy. All I got to do is talk about what you already do. I told people this is what he do. And you got bootlickers like Draymond Green and all these other suckers who signed to you with this nonsense. You hear Draymond?
I think LeBron James personally should not have been suspended for one game because he is LeBron James.
Well, LeBron now he's coming out there like I got cut too now. See, karma comes back. Now you took that elbow by Sabonis to the eye like it was choreographed. And he coming out here all bandaged up, look at my eye. I'm like you, Isaiah Stewart. But I told y'all that wasn't intentional. I told y'all if it was intentional, I would have told you it was intentional. LeBron came here and said exactly what I said. Let's listen to it.
Boxed on the free throw line. His elbow got kind of high. Got me, if you look, watch the film, it got me off balance a little bit. His elbow lifted my arm here, and I basically tried to swim down on him, on his arm. And when I swing down on his arm, he got off balance, and the left side of my hand, grazed his face, and I knew right away. So I knew right away I had caught some part of his head. So I went over to apologize to him, and honestly, you guys see what happened after that. But definitely an accidental. Just like the play last night on Russ, accidental hit in the mouth, just like Sabonis play tonight. Accidental hit to the eye. Definitely I'm not that type of player. So.
But you such the tough guy when it comes to a woman in the Indiana Pacers stadium. Bro, what we gonna do about you? So tough. Tough! Right? But let's show what Mr. Tough Man really did from the angle they didn't show you. Okay, let's go back to the play. All right, this is when they walking him away. Okay, there it is. Isaiah makes his cut. There's Mr. Cool. Let's watch him. Where's he going? He fades away, ladies and gentlemen. When that bull rush was coming, he faded out of existence. Let's see that again. When Isaiah starts his bull charge, they have no idea what's going on yet. Once he sees it, and then the ref sees it, and LeBron see it, LeBron has already got his bags packed, and he thinking they finna get him. He's like, whoa, this getting out of hand. Let me get the hell out of here, ref. Come on, get in front of me, ref. He fading out of existence. While his boys are standing the front line. They finna stand the front guard and stand down and protect LeBron James. Oh my God. Man, oh man. I swear. Gilbert Arenas, we already know you got an apple in your mouth. We already know you soft. So we know how you approach a situation like this. You soft as hell. You soft as baby shit. Look, we know you don't have backbone. When Kwame said what he said, he was the first to cave, wasn't he? You ain't gonna have no more problems out of old Gil Arenas. He was out the door quick. Gil smart. Now, he's like, I ain't gonna play tough. I want to be able to go to the store. Gil was out. Out like a scout on a new route. Gil wanted none of the smoke. Now listen. I understand you're soft. Right? Draymond, man, I don't think LeBron should even got a 1-game suspension. I mean, cuz he's LeBron. You know, it's the world we live in. Man, you are another barker backing down beta. Fronting to be an alpha, but you're a beta. You still the day that they used to get knocked out on the basketball court. The little fat kid with all the mouth. Now, I give him credit. He was still talking after he got knocked out. Man, you ain't gonna be doing nothing. Crack, crack, crack. Yep, still talking. So, I understand y'all. Back down to the power. Everybody sending Isaiah Stewart DMs. Man, you better pack your things, boy. You finna go. That ain't no joke. That man got a family to feed. He's the one that got hit. And you telling him how he should feel about it. In his mind, that was deliberate. So until he calmed down and probably see the tape, he might have a difference of opinion. But in that moment in time, he think it's on. And y'all, man, you know LeBron's the league. He the power. You don't fight the power. When did we become these suckers? You didn't let them turn you into a sucker. You don't stand for nothing anymore. None of y'all. Y'all don't make a stand. Y'all just talk it all day long. It's all you do. Well, you ain't get away with it this time. We ain't gonna let it ride. Now, LeBron James is who I thought he was. The Pacers should have won the game, but let's not act like the Indiana Pacers are the greatest team in the league right now. They're not. The Indiana Pacers is who we thought they were. And because of it, you get nights like tonight. Now, the Pacer fans, they're going to always be the Pacer fans. They're going to ride for the Indiana team no matter what. They would be rooting for you if you were an Indiana Pacer, but you're not. Whatever she said to you, she probably was 100% correct. And that's why it bothered you. That's why it bothered you. And when you took that bow to the face by Sabonis, that was karma. Eye for an eye. That was an accident. That's an accident. But Isaiah Stewart has lost 2 paychecks. 2 game checks. So his money's going to be reduced. I don't know his contract, but I guarantee you that's some money that's got that's some real fees that you're going to have to pay. And NBA players are not rich. A lot of them are on 6-figure salaries, especially the first 3 years, unless you are, a main first string NBA player right out the door. You don't start making your money until after your first 3 years, and you re-up and you start making the big boy dollars. Now, some people were spoiled right away and started making $6-7 million, like Ben Simmons coming through the door. He was making all this money because they believed and trust the process, and the process hasn't developed into anything. And he wants to be told what he could do, when he could do stuff. Just now, just baby like the rest of these people out here. So you're forced to deal with what you got now in Ben Simmons. And all y'all taking up for him like he a victim. Since when has the soft people won? It's okay to applaud people being soft. That's the way to be now. Docile. Any type of testosterone, we got to check that at the door. Scottie Pippen was a victim. Michael Jordan bullied him. He didn't look bullied to me when they were celebrating on that court with them championships. He didn't look bullied to me. It's always a problem when things going wrong in your life. Now you got to go back to, he never was my friend anyway. Why does anyone believe we were even friends? I'll be like, Scotty, you need a loan? Yeah. Might give him a loan. He'd be, we had some really good years though. And Mike is the only thing, I didn't really say Mike was bad. I'm like, this dude is a nut. Complete nutcase. And I'm like, how y'all fall for that? Scotty didn't know they were going to talk about that. He's watching television and then they just popped up. I'm like, what do you mean it just popped up? Scotty sat there and did an interview where they're asking him questions about that thing for the Last Dance. They asking him about, why didn't you go back in the game? So how the hell you not gonna know it's in the documentary and it popped up in the documentary? You asked it the questions. You could have said, hey, I don't want to talk about that. Why are we talking about this? You didn't have a problem with any of it until it aired. I thought this was going to highlight the team and not just him. This was more of a highlight of Michael Jordan than the Chicago Bulls. Stupid! He is the Chicago Bulls. It's Jordan and the Jordaires, and that's it. You don't get that by now? Scottie Pippen? I don't know what to tell you. But I got some cleaning to do. Enjoy your holiday. Deuces.